weary friend as the day settles into its quietest hours. Tonight, we'll drift into a world of gentle heroism, where valor rests and wonders whisper under the pale moonlight. Find your most comfortable position, letting your body soften into the bed or chair beneath you. Take a slow, deep breath, feeling the air fill your lungs, then release it slowly, letting go of any lingering thoughts or tensions from your day. Another gentle breath in, and a long, peaceful breath out. Allow your eyelids to grow heavy, a soft invitation to close, or simply soften your gaze. There's nothing to do here, nowhere to be, except right here, listening to the quiet rhythm of this story. Let the gentle sounds and imagery carry you away, like a leaf drifting on a calm stream. Imagine now a secret place nestled high above the city's gentle hum. Not a bustling command center, but a quiet, almost reverent space. This is a hero's sanctuary, a place of silent preparation and peaceful reflection. Soft light from the distant city skyline filters through a large, panoramic window, casting long, peaceful shadows across the room. On a workbench, a polished helmet rests, its surface reflecting the subtle, shifting blues and purples of the night. Nearby, a rich, crimson cape lies carefully folded, its strong fabric quiet and still, awaiting another dawn. The room is still, expectant, but entirely at peace, a silent testament to quiet strength. The crimson cape, still resting, seems to hold the quiet echoes of a day well spent, its silent strength a comforting presence. Just a few steps away, on a smooth, dark surface, sits a console, its screen softly aglow with a muted, holographic display. It's not showing urgent alerts or flashing data, but rather a serene, slow-moving map of the city below. Tiny, soft points of light represent the slumbering city, each one a tiny world at peace under the watchful eye of the quiet night. No alarm sound, no urgent messages flicker across the screen. Instead, the display cycles through calm weather patterns, a gentle breeze rustling digital trees, and the slow, steady orbit of a distant satellite. It's a silent guardian, even in rest, keeping vigil over a sleeping world. You might notice the soft hum of the console, almost imperceptible, a steady, rhythmic breath within the quiet room. Near the console, thoughtfully placed, rests a hero's gauntlet. Its polished surface, usually gleaming under the city's lights, now reflects only the soft glow from the screen. No tension is held within its joints, no urgency in its form. It's simply there, a symbol of protection, now at ease. The room breathes with a shared sense of calm, as if the very air knows that for tonight, all is well. The moonbeams, gentle and silver, stream through a tall window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the stillness, adding to the tranquil atmosphere. The city outside sleeps soundly, wrapped in the silent promise of another peaceful dawn, held safe by these quiet moments of rest, scent motes dancing in the stillness, adding to the tranquil atmosphere. The city outside sleeps soundly, wrapped in the silent promise of another peaceful dawn, held safe by these quiet moments of rest. Now, let us imagine drifting gently upwards, past the quiet hum of the building, to a different kind of sanctuary. High above the slumbering streets, a lone rooftop stretches out beneath the vast, star-dusted sky. The air here is cool and clean, carrying only the faintest whisper of the distant city, a soft, almost imperceptible breath. Gentle breeze on this peaceful perch. Moonlight bathes everything in a soft, silvery glow. You can see the gentle curve of a folded cape, its rich fabric muted by the night, laid neatly on a low stone ledge. Beside it, a gleaming shield rests against a low wall, its polished surface reflecting the celestial patterns above like a still pond mirroring the heavens. There is no urgency here, no call to action, just the quiet presence of protection, patiently awaiting the sun's return. The very air seems to hold a sense of calm readiness, a quiet strength that has found its moment of rest. From this height, the city below unfolds like a vast, glittering tapestry, woven with threads of soft, warm light. The individual streetlights and countless windows twinkle like scattered jewels, each a tiny beacon of peace within the sleeping metropolis. You might notice the slow, rhythmic sweep of a distant lighthouse beam, a gentle pulse of light guiding unseen ships, or simply marking the serene horizon. The soft, ambient glow of the cityscape stretches far into the distance, a comforting, unhurried expanse. All is calm, all is quiet, under the watchful, peaceful gaze of the night, holding a silent vigil over the sleeping world. The vast cityscape, once a distant tapestry of light, now feels a little closer. Our gaze drifts gently downward, drawn by the soft glow of street lamps reflecting on wet asphalt, leading us to a particular quiet corner of this sleeping world. It is a rooftop, high above the hushed avenues, a place where the air feels crisp and still. Here, under the silent moon, a folded cape rests upon a low stone ledge, its deep colors softened by the night. The fabric seems to breathe with a history of quiet journeys and soft landings. Beside it, a polished, circular shield leans against a low brick wall, catching the moonlight in a gentle, reassuring gleam. Its surface reflects not the harsh glare of day, but the serene dance of distant city lights, twinkling softly like forgotten stars. Subtle, distant city hum sound, these are not symbols of impending action, but of peaceful vigilance, of quiet duties fulfilled. The air around them is calm, undisturbed, as if the very objects themselves are taking a long, well-deserved rest. A faint, cool breeze whispers by, stirring nothing but the quiet thoughts that might linger in such a tranquil space. The city below continues its gentle, rhythmic breath, unaware of the silent guardians haven high above, a place of profound stillness amidst the sleeping urban sprawl. All is settled, all is calm from the soft glow of the city's distant lights. The haven's interior takes on its own tranquil luminescence. A deep, almost indigo quiet fills the air, reflecting off smooth, polished surfaces, each one holding a tiny memory of the day's light. Here, the hum of resting equipment is barely a whisper, a gentle thrum beneath the silence, a lullaby of technology at rest. A large, circular display table occupies the center of the room, its surface a subtle, shifting map of the sleeping city below. Tiny, unmoving points of light mark important, but currently peaceful zones, like distant stars on a personal sky. No alarms blink, no urgent messages scroll across its edge, only the slow, quiet circulation of data. Around this central table, ergonomic chairs are neatly tucked away, their forms echoing the sleek, ready designs of a hero space. A single, midnight blue cape, its folds soft and deep, rests over one of them, its dark fabric a profound shadow against the chair's soft sheen. It tells a story of quiet vigilance, now temporarily paused, a gentle reminder of duty fulfilled. Nearby, a distinctive helmet, its reflective visor catching a sliver of the display table's soft light, sits on a small, dedicated pedestal. It is not worn, not needed, simply waiting, a silent sentinel in the peaceful chamber. Everything here speaks of preparation, but also of profound rest. The air is still, carrying only the faintest scent of ozone and polished metal, a clean, calm aroma. This is a place where even the greatest responsibilities find a moment of serene repose under the watchful, yet resting eye of the night, inviting you to share in its deep calm. The quiet hum of the control room settles around you, a gentle symphony of technology softly at rest. Screens display constellations of city lights, not urgent alerts, but peaceful, shimmering patterns against the deep violet of the night sky. Each tiny glow represents a home, a dream, a quiet moment unfolding below, unaware of the silent vigil kept from above. The soft, ambient light from these displays washes the room in a calming indigo, painting shadows that stretch and sway with an unhurried grace. A long, polished table sits at the center of this quiet command space, its surface reflecting the subtle glow of distant monitors like a dark, still pool. There are no frantic maps or flashing markers here now, only the smooth, cool expanse of the tabletop, perhaps with a single, neatly folded cape laid across a high-backed chair. This cape, once windswept and dynamic, now lies in soft, settled folds, guardian's work for the day complete, a testament to silent protection without the need for fanfare. Nearby, a display case or an open shelf holds a collection of cherished artifacts, each a symbol of past challenges met and overcome. A dented but proud shield, its colors muted by the ambient light, rests beside a helmet, its its visor opaque and still. They are not battle-ready, poised for action, but instead seem to be dreaming of past triumphs, their energy contained, waiting patiently for another quiet dawn. This silent collection whispers of stories, not of conflict, but of peace restored, of tranquility earned, and now deeply held. Soft, distant city hum. Like a lullaby, the air remains still, carrying that subtle, clean scent from before, a reminder of the quiet dedication that fills this space, inviting a deep, settling calm into your own breath. As the city sleeps, the quiet hum of the city beyond the lab's windows is a distant lullaby, a soft, steady rhythm that cradles the night. You sense a gentle pull, drawing your attention to a section of the lab where the hero's personal effects are carefully stored, not for action, but for memory and respect. Here, a display of equipment rests, each piece telling a silent story of courage without uttering a single word. A polished shield leans against a sturdy, empty workbench, its surface reflecting the soft, muted glow of a distant security light. No battle scars mar its smooth, almost reflective face. Instead, it gleams with the quiet strength of vigilance. Next to it, a helmet, its visor down, sits perfectly still, as if contemplating the city's slumber. It's not waiting for a call to action, but rather resting, a silent sentinel in the peaceful stillness. Nearby, a neatly folded cape lies draped over a low, padded chair, its deep, calming color absorbing the faint light. The fabric seems to breathe with the accumulated quiet of countless nights, offering a sense of comforting presence without urgency. Each fold is precise, a testament to care and order, not a hurried preparation for a sprint into the night. This corner of the lab feels like a peaceful museum of quiet triumphs, where the tools of heroism are at ease, settled into their nightly repose. The air here feels a touch heavier, imbued with the serene weight of untold stories. Yet it brings no sense of burden, only a deep, abiding calm. You breathe slowly, letting the peaceful symbolism of these resting artifacts fill your awareness, gently guiding you deeper into a tranquil state. As the city continues its quiet dream, the soft glow from a nearby console now adds a gentle, almost imperceptible hum to the hushed stillness of the chamber. This quiet pulse of energy casts long, tranquil shadows across the polished floor, highlighting the silent contours of the room. Here, not far from the resting artifacts, a dark, rich fabric, a hero's cape, rests neatly folded over the back of an ergonomic chair. Its heavy, protective material seems to hold the memory of countless silent flights and soft landings, patiently awaiting another dawn. The folds are smooth, undisturbed, a testament to the temporary peace that blankets this hidden space. Nearby, a map of the city glows faintly on a larger screen, a mosaic of subdued light points marking districts and quiet corners. No alarm alarms flash. No urgent signals appear, just a peaceful, dormant overview. Beyond a vast, panoramic window, the city stretches out into the deep night, a sprawling tapestry of soft, scattered lights. Each tiny light is a silent promise of wakefulness, a distant beacon against the deep velvet of the night sky. The moon, a calm, luminous presence, bathes the rooftops and the quiet streets in a silvery, ethereal glow, reflecting gently on the smooth surfaces within the room. You feel a gentle sense of peace, knowing that even in this deep slumber, there is an unseen, quiet vigilance. The world rests, and so too do its guardians, their strength reserved, their symbols at peace, mirroring the calm within you. This quiet command center, normally a subtle hub of activity, is now a sanctuary of slumber, holding the city's dreams safe beneath its watchful, silent gaze. As you continue to drift deeper into rest, silence in the command center deepens now. A soft, enveloping blanket woven with the gentle glow of inactive monitors. Each screen, usually a kaleidoscope of data streams and urgent pings, now holds a tranquil, static image, perhaps a stylized, moon-dusted city map, its familiar streets traced with silver lines, or a vast, cosmic constellation chart, both equally still and serene. The hero's ergonomic chair, so often occupied by focused vigilance, sits empty, its comfortable contours inviting a peaceful repose. It waits patiently, its purpose fulfilled for the night, just as the city below rests under its silent protection. The air here is cool and undisturbed, carrying no whispers of the day's past events, only the almost imperceptible hum of distant, essential systems maintaining the quiet peace. A single, large window dominates one wall, offering an unbroken vista of the sleeping cityscape. Tiny, scattered lights twinkle below, like forgotten stars sprinkled across a dark velvet cloth, each one a miniature hearth of slumber. This vantage point, once a sentinel's perch, is now a quiet observation deck for the dreaming world. On a nearby polished console, a folded cape rests, its deep, rich fabric settled softly, a promise of readiness, not an immediate call to action. Its presence is a gentle reassurance, a soft, heroic sigh that echoes the profound calm in this quiet, dedicated room. Everything here breathes a quiet peace, a sense of deep, protective rest. The city sleeps, and so too does its silent sentinel, allowing you to drift deeper into your own peaceful slumber. The quiet peace of the protected room extends outwards, a soft hush enveloping the entire silent sentinel's haven. Moving gently from that space, the path leads to a slightly larger chamber, an observation deck perhaps, where the city outside lays sprawled like a silken tapestry beneath a vast, star-dusted sky. Here, the hum of resting systems is barely a whisper, a lullaby of low-power mode, reassuring and steady. Soft, low hum large, tinted windows stretch from floor to ceiling, revealing the cityscape below. Not the vibrant, bustling metropolis of daylight hours, but a slumbering giant, its countless lights twinkling like scattered diamonds on dark velvet. Each glowing point is a home, a dream, a story unfolding in peaceful sleep. No urgent alarms sound here. No flashing alerts demand attention. Only the soft, rhythmic glow of a single, central holographic display showing the city's gentle energy flow. Green lines tracing paths of slumbering power, pulsing with the serene rhythm of rest. A comfortable, oversized chair, its back angled slightly, faces this magnificent panorama, a silent invitation to contemplation. Beside it, a small, circular table holds a single, empty mug, perhaps from a forgotten warm drink, now cool and still. The air is calm still, carrying the faintest scent of clean metal and ozone, a quiet, technological embrace. This is where the city's quiet guardian often sits, not to monitor for threats, but simply to witness its peace, to absorb its tranquil beauty. A place of profound stillness, mirroring the deep sleep of the world outside, and inviting you to join in that peaceful calm, letting your own thoughts drift away like distant, fading city lights. The last glimmers of city lights outside continue to softly pulse, a distant, gentle hum against the profound stillness within this quiet space. Here, in the heart of the hero's sanctuary, everything was at rest. The large, curved console, usually alive with shimmering data streams and urgent alerts, now held only a soft, ambient glow. Its screens displayed abstract, slow-moving patterns, like constellations softly shifting across a calm, digital sky. No urgent warnings, no flashing indicators, just a deep, tranquil hum that was almost imperceptible. Your gaze might drift across the silent room, past the comfortable, empty chairs pulled away from the console, each one a silent sentinel awaiting the next dawn, but for now, completely at peace. On a nearby display, perhaps, a single, deep blue cape lay meticulously folded, its rich fabric softly absorbing the faint light. Nearby, a polished helmet rested on a stand, its visor reflecting a tiny, distorted image of the peaceful room, a silent guardian in slumber. And perhaps, propped gently against a wall, a shield, its emblem facing outwards, a quiet promise of protection that currently slept. Every object, every surface, seemed to breathe with a serene calm. The air itself felt thick with stillness, a gentle embrace for weary minds. The soft light from the console cast long, languid shadows that stretched and swayed with an invisible rhythm, deepening the sense of quiet contemplation. This was not a place of waiting for action, but a space of deep, restorative quietude, where even the greatest symbols of vigilance found their peace, inviting you to share in their tranquil repose. letting go of any lingering thoughts, just like the soft, fading echoes of the city outside, as those soft, fading echoes of the city outside finally settle into a hushed stillness. The quiet sanctuary you find yourself in deepens its embrace. Imagine the cool, smooth surface of a polished console, reflecting the distant, gentle glow of the city's sleepy lights. On its pristine surface, a single, folded cape rests, its deep indigo fabric gathered neatly, no longer battling the wind, no longer a banner against the night. It tells a silent story of duties fulfilled, of vigilance momentarily suspended. Near it, a hero's helmet, usually a symbol of unwavering resolve, sits softly on a stand. Its visor, dark and unseeing in this calm, reflects only the faint, silvery moonlight that streams through a tall, arched window. No urgent alerts flash across any screen. No hurried footsteps echo through these quiet corridors. Only the soft hum of distant, dormant systems remains, a lulling, consistent whisper of technology at rest. You observe the delicate shadows cast by the helmet and the cape, stretching long and serene across the polished floor. Each shadow is an intricate pattern, undisturbed, a gentle reminder of the peace that follows a long day's watch. The air here feels still and cool, carrying perhaps the faintest scent of ozone from the silent machinery, mixed with the clean, fresh breath of the night. This is a space where even the mightiest protectors lay down their burdens, where the weight of the world is momentarily lifted. It's a place of quiet understanding, where strength finds its repose, and the watchful gaze of the hero can finally close, trusting the tranquil night to hold its peace. Allow your own senses to settle into this deep calm, feeling the quiet assurance that everything is exactly as it should be. Here in this peaceful, moonlit haven, from that tranquil, moonlit haven, your gentle awareness drifts, as if drawn by an unseen current toward a different kind of quiet. You find yourself moving deeper into the heart of the hero's sanctuary, a place where time seems to slow even further, embracing a deep, settled peace. The air here holds a subtle coolness, a clean scent of old paper and polished wood, a testament to countless stories quietly preserved. Very faint, distant rustle of pages, soft light, not from the moon, but from shielded wall sconces, casts long, gentle shadows across rows of ancient tomes. This is the silent archive, a vast, hushed chamber where the histories of many protectors are kept, not as boasts, but as quiet lessons. Each shelf stretches high, reaching almost to the vaulted ceiling, filled with books bound in leather and cloth, their spines bearing faded, elegant symbols. A folded miniature cape, not a real one, but a symbol of remembrance, rests atop a particularly thick volume, a silent tribute to a hero's enduring legacy. It's a place of quiet contemplation, where the weight of purpose is felt not as a burden, but as a comforting presence. You observe a single, empty desk in the center, its surface smooth and dark, reflecting the faint glow of a nearby reading lamp. A single, unfurled scroll lies open, its elegant script a silent whisper of an ancient decree, a promise of steadfast protection, now peacefully retired. The air is still, save for the faintest rustle that might be the settling of dust, or perhaps the turning of a page by an unseen hand in the depths of night. Everything here speaks of enduring watchfulness, yet in the most profoundly peaceful way imaginable, inviting your own mind to settle into its soft quiet. The soft quiet lingers, like the last echoes of a lullaby sung long ago. In this hushed sanctuary, where every shadow seems to hold a memory, your gaze might gently trace the contours of a workstation, left thoughtfully undisturbed. It's not an active console buzzing with urgent alerts, but rather a dormant interface, its primary screen now softly displaying a serene, panoramic view of the city sleeping far below. Through these gentle, holographic projections, you can discern the distant gleam of countless tiny lights, each one a silent promise of comfort and community. Towers rise like gentle giants under the watchful eye of a benevolent moon, their edges softened by the night's cool, quiet embrace. There are no frantic movements visible, no sudden bursts of light, only the steady, rhythmic pulse of a metropolis at peace, breathing softly in its slumber. A single, carefully placed hand scanner rests beside the quiescent display, its polished surface reflecting a sliver of the tranquil urban landscape. It seems to tell a story of careful, deliberate action, now temporarily paused, waiting for the gentle whisper of a new day. Nearby, a comfortable, ergonomic chair, turned slightly away from the console, suggests a brief respite, a moment of quiet contemplation before the day's gentle duties might resume. Even the air here feels different, infused with a quiet sense of purpose, yet utterly devoid of tension or haste. It's the kind of stillness that allows thoughts to drift like clouds, unburdened and free. The soft light from the virtual cityscape casts a faint, almost imperceptible glow across the room, painting everything in shades of soft blue and silver, like a dream unfolding in slow motion, inviting you deeper into its peaceful quiet. The gentle luminescence of the moon, now fully risen and pouring through the wide, arched windows, deepens the quiet serenity of the command room. It touches the smooth, obsidian surface of the main console, where rows of indicator lights usually blink with data streams and urgent alerts. Tonight, they are soft, sleeping embers, barely discernible, each a tiny, distant star in a personal galaxy of peace. No frantic calls echo here, no urgent messages scroll across the dormant screens. Instead, the polished surface reflects the city's distant, softened glow, a patchwork of muted gold and silver that shimmers gently like an inverted constellation. Above the console, a large, translucent map of the city rests, usually vibrant with tactical overlays. Now, it's merely a canvas of soft, diffused light, highlighting the familiar, gentle curves of river and bridges, the clustered warmth of neighborhoods sleeping under the watchful sky. A faint, almost imperceptible hum, born not of machinery, but of the deep, quiet reverence of the night, seems to fill the space, a lullaby woven from silence itself. You can almost feel the cool, clean air circulating, undisturbed, carrying only the faintest whisper of the sleeping world beyond these walls. Every shadow is elongated, soft, and inviting, a gentle blanket pulling over the room, ensuring its profound rest. This silent vigil, this tranquil heart of guardianship, pulses not with power, but with patience, a promise held in the quiet glow, waiting for nothing but the gentle arrival of dawn, or perhaps the deeper embrace of slumber. The quiet glow, the tranquil heart of guardianship, seems to deepen slightly as the city outside continues its slumber. From this peaceful vantage point, the soft, cool light of a moonbeam now drifts across a wide, circular command table. This isn't a table of urgent meetings or frantic strategies. Instead, it's a surface of polished, dark metal, reflecting the faint holographic projections that hover just above it. These are not alarms, nor are they active threats. They are gentle, slow-moving representations of the city's pulse quiet sectors, sleeping districts, the gentle flow of automated traffic far below. You notice a few items resting on the table, carefully placed. A pair of muted, translucent data pads, their screens softly dark, like quiet thoughts waiting to be awakened. A sleek stylus gleaming faintly beside them, its purpose temporarily suspended. And in the very center, a miniature, intricate model of the city itself, its tiny buildings catching the moonlight, creating a silent, slumbering skyline right there in the room. This model often glows with soft, internal lights when active, a network of gentle vigilance. But tonight, it is simply a tranquil sculpture, a quiet homage to the city it oversees, mirroring the peace outside. The air here is perfectly still, carrying only the faintest, almost imperceptible hum of distant, perfectly maintained systems. It's a sound that reassures rather than disturbs, a low whisper of quiet vigilance that fills the space with a sense of gentle care. This scene feels like a paused moment, a deep, gentle breath held between one day and the next. All the grand machinery of protection rests in a state of soft readiness, waiting for the first hint of morning, or for your own peaceful dreams to take hold within this calm, watchful quiet. Grand machinery of protection rests, a silent sentinel, its gears and circuits hushed. Now, your gaze may drift past these impressive forms to a smaller, more intimate corner of this vigilant space. Here, a series of consoles stand in gentle rows, their screens displaying soft, unhurried patterns of light. Not urgent alerts, but rather slow-moving charts of atmospheric pressure over the sleeping city, or the gentle ebb and flow of solar winds far above the world. Each display is a window into the vast, calm currents that surround us, monitored not for immediate threat, but for understanding, for the quiet accumulation of knowledge. The colors are muted, soft blues and greens against a darker background, like digital constellations tracing the unseen rhythms of the night. A single, low hum might emanate from a power cord deep within the building, a steady, reassuring thrum that vibrates through the very foundations of this sanctuary. There are no flashing lights, no alarms to startle the quiet air, just the quiet contemplation of data, processed and stored, ensuring that even in slumber, the world beneath these watchful eyes is understood, is safe. Perhaps you notice a single, ergonomic chair, pushed neatly beneath one of the consoles, ready for use, yet peacefully empty now. Its smooth, cool surface seems to reflect the soft glows of the screens, hinting at countless hours spent in quiet observation. The air is still, carrying only the faintest scent of clean circuits and polished metal, a subtle reminder of the advanced technology that keeps this place humming. It's a quiet testament to preparedness, a deep and patient readiness that allows the world outside to dream soundly. This space, like the heroes who might occupy it, finds its rest not in idleness, but in a state of tranquil anticipation, a soft, unwavering commitment to the peace of the night. This tranquil anticipation extends now like a whispered secret through the very heart of the hero's haven. Imagine a quiet command room, bathed in the gentle glow of distant city lights filtering through large, arched windows. The main console, usually a hive of soft activity, now rests in stillness, its numerous screens displaying only calm, stylized star maps, or perhaps dormant schematics of the city below. Each constellation on the virtual map seems to hold its breath, a silent guardian in the velvet expanse, stretching into the deep, welcoming night. A single, soft-hued indicator light on a nearby terminal pulses with a slow, rhythmic beat, like a distant, steady heart. It's a comforting presence, a reminder of readiness, but without any urgency, only the quiet assurance of vigilance. On one side, a series of neatly arranged data pads lie dormant, their smooth, cool surfaces reflecting the subtle blues and purples of the night sky, their data sleeping peacefully. Across from them, a long, polished table designed for strategic planning and shared meals now holds nothing but the quiet promise of tomorrow, its empty surface gleaming softly. No voices echo here, only the soft, almost imperceptible hum of ventilation, moving air gently through the silent halls, a lullaby of unseen systems. The chairs are pushed in, ready for use, but equally content in their repose, their fabric dark and plush. The city outside sleeps under a blanket of scattered, shimmering lights, each one a tiny story, softly glowing, unaware of the quiet guardianship above. This room, usually a hub of focused minds and whispered strategies, now embraces a profound quietude, a sanctuary where even technology dreams of peace, awaiting the dawn with unhurried, gentle grace. All is well, and all is at rest. The profound quietude of the command center continues to deepen, settling over every surface, every silent console. A soft, almost imperceptible hum whispers from the dormant systems, a sound so gentle it feels like the room itself is breathing slowly, deeply. The large central monitors, once alive with data and distant views, now display only a calming, dark blue standby screen, their soft glow reflecting faintly on the polished floor. Nearby, an inactive holographic display shimmers with faint, geometric patterns, like a sleeping nebula, waiting patiently for activation. On a tall, ergonomically designed chair, a cape lies carefully folded, its deep, rich fabric still holding the memory of wind and swift movement. It's a silent, powerful emblem of readiness, now completely at peace, its folds soft and undisturbed. On a nearby console, a helmet rests, its visor dark and reflective, a watchful gaze temporarily withdrawn, its protective shell a quiet guardian in the stillness. These emblems of vigilance are now part of the deep, serene rest that fills this space. Beyond the wide, panoramic windows, the city stretches out, a sprawling tapestry of soft, scattered lights. Each tiny pinprick of light is a home, a street, a quiet moment unfolding below. The distant glow of the cityscape washes over the command center, painting the walls with a muted silver blue hue. There's no urgency in these lights, no frantic energy, just the gentle, consistent pulse of a city sleeping soundly under its protector's silent watch. The air is still, the night sky a deep, comforting velvet. All is calm, all is quiet, and the world below dreams safely, knowing that even its heroes are now finding their own peaceful slumber, a promise of a quiet night. The quiet hum continues, a lullaby of silent strength holding the peace until morning. The hum of the city, a gentle symphony of distant energy, softly recedes now. From high above, perhaps from a quiet rooftop overlooking the peaceful sprawl, the city lights begin to dim, one by one, like tiny stars settling into their own slumber. Soft glows remain in windows, comforting beacons in the fading night. The air is still, carrying only the faintest whisper of the wind, a lullaby for the sleeping metropolis. You feel the stillness, a deep calm that settles over everything. The quiet promise of safety, held by the silent guardians of this world, allows every building, every street, every individual to find their peace. Capes are folded, devices are powered down, and even the most vigilant eyes have closed, trusting the dawn to arrive in its own time. Imagine a single, soft light left on in a hidden corner, perhaps a small, comforting desk lamp in a hero's study, illuminating a worn journal or a polished emblem, a quiet memory of the day's gentle vigilance. That light, too, seems to shimmer with peace, reflecting the moon's soft glow through a window. The sounds of the city, once a gentle hum, now fade into an almost imperceptible murmur, blending with the rhythm of your own breath. Each inhale, each exhale, is a soft wave carrying you further into comfort. The quiet stories of heroism and wonder of moonlit rooftops and peaceful city lights are now complete. You are safe, warm, and utterly at peace. Allow your thoughts to drift like the last wisps of fog melting into the night. Let the quiet heroism of the sleeping city, the gentle watch of its resting guardians, lull you into the deepest, most restorative sleep. The night is yours, a soft, inviting blanket. Rest now. Sleep deeply.